7-year-old Ryan ToysReview, the highest earning YouTuber on the platform, is being investigated by the Federal Trade Commission. So what exactly did Ryan do? Well, I'm gonna tell you in just a second, but just let me introduce myself. Hey, I'm Charlotte, and you're watching InformOverload. On this channel, we tell you about the most interesting news stories we find on the internet. Subscribe for news updates that don't suck and follow the IO team on social media. Ryan ToysReview is a channel with 21 million subscribers, and it earned an estimated $22 million last year. It features Ryan Kaji, a 7-year-old boy that plays with toys. That is right, a 7-year-old boy earns more money than you in 1 year than you will make an entire lifetime. His channel is run by his parents, Xian and Loan Guan, who hopefully are putting all the money that he's made into a savings account. But it turns out that Ryan ToysReview is being investigated by the Federal Trade Commission for not declaring paid sponsorships, which is now illegal. Dude, I friggin' called it, okay? I told you so. Did I not call it a few months ago when I told you guys that Ryan ToysReview was gonna get into big trouble someday for not declaring that his videos are paid advertisements? But because 7-year-old Ryan is not the mastermind behind his channel, his parents are the ones facing possible jail time for not declaring paid sponsorships. Ryan lives in Texas with his parents in a 6-bedroom house worth close to $1 million. Last year he was named the highest paid YouTuber by Forbes magazine. But a group of concerned parents are accusing the channel of not making it clear to his young audience that he was playing with toys that sponsored him. Ryan's audience is mainly children, and he has a huge influence over the toy market. If Ryan posts a video playing with a toy, that toy will sell out. That is definitely a lot of power for one 7-year-old boy to have, and advertisers definitely want to take advantage of that. One of his videos, Huge Egg Surprise Toy Challenge with Inflatable Water Slide, is currently sitting at 1.8 billion views. Let's let that sink in for a second. 1.8 billion views. Got it, good. According to an official complaint filed to the Federal Trade Commission, consumer watchdog called Truth in Advertising accused Ryan of not clearly disclosing paid sponsorships from brands like Walmart. Truth in Advertising says that 90% of Ryan ToysReview's videos include paid for product, but the videos aren't always clearly labeled as an advertisement. This is especially a problem for a channel that is so widely watched by children. Children are especially susceptible to advertising because their brains are not developed enough to distinguish between a paid advert and regular content. For this reason, many governing bodies only allow a certain amount of paid commercials during daytime television and during children's programming. YouTube doesn't have these kinds of regulations. There are, however, regulations put in place for influencers who do sponsored content for a brand. It has to be clearly stated in the video or post or visible somewhere on the screen that the video is a paid advertisement. I'll read out an excerpt of this complaint to you now. Truth in Advertising wrote, "It is often difficult to discern innocent or sometimes not so innocent antics in Ryan ToysReview's videos from the sponsored content, and for preschoolers it is impossible to discern the difference." Ryan ToysReview has done sponsored content for Chuck E. Cheese, Walmart, Colgate, and Nickelodeon. Walmart especially has worked with him to make a line of toys called Ryan's World. Ryan's family has responded to the complaint in a statement. They said, "The well-being of our viewers is always the top priority for us, and we strictly follow all platforms' terms of service and all existing laws and regulations, including advertising disclosure requirements." We will keep you updated on this one as more information comes to light. For now, I'm gonna wrap up this video with some of your past comments. Floozy Poo said, "I'm about to give up on being featured." Good. Give up. There's no chance for you. Ha! User 005 said, "I love how she says occur." Occur. Mike P said, "Stop scaring me, Charlotte." Never. That is it for me, and thanks for watching. If you want to keep watching, check out this playlist and leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'm gonna see you in a future IO video.